It is now day 17 in the Big Brother Plush house, and things have been heating up since the beginning. Grumpy and Mittens, even though they lost their footing in the first week, they've gained control. Their friendship has dominated and flourished throughout this game. Sadly, in week 4, it comes to an end. Who will go home? Find out now on Big Brother Plush. Thank you, Noms. But now, before I make my decision, I have words of my own. Throughout this game, I've gone through a whirlwind throughout this game. It all started with the first week and how things have been interestingly going in a weird direction that involves two people, you. Mittens and Grumpy have caused so much chaos and confusion in this house with your persuasion, winning competitions, dominating, making deals left and right, and making us feel safe. But then after those first three people, you put them in a sense of false security, and then you betrayed them when you needed you most. And with that being said, with how you made us all feel like it's your turn to campaign against each other. And with that, I decided not to use the power veto. This veto meeting is adjourned. It truly sucks. I know, but we'll have to learn to live without each other and we'll have to stay strong no matter what happens. Yeah, I know, but I don't think I can do it. I'm. Don't say that. We'll get through it. Really, James? You had to do that to me? You could have just been honest with me. I would have been happy to fight you fair and square, but this truly hurts. I need a moment. Jeez, James, what is wrong with you? Whatever, I'm going into solitary confinement. You two can start campaigning against each other. Okay, whatever. This just sucks. I need a moment too. I'm truly happy with my HOH reign. I can't get no complaints. I did what I said I was going to do. I put two strong players up, and at the end of this week, one of them's going home. I'm just glad the veto was not used, and I have no blood on my hands. I can't go home. Not yet. Not now. I did not come 4 weeks in this game just to win a couple vetoes and close wins just to go home in week 4. This cash is mine. I need to campaign my butt off this week. As much as I love Grumpy, he has to go, and I have to make people see that. Grumpy, I don't think I can do this. I can't. If you go, I'll get mad and then they'll evict me next. Like, what am I doing? You can't give up your spot for me. Please don't. Please don't. I, I'll root for you from home. Just win for the both of us, okay? Just look. You need this money more than I do. As much as I would love this money, you know you need it. So I'm gonna get the votes for you to stay, no matter what, and you are gonna stay calm and collected. Think about it. Just stay calm. I'm calm now, Grumpy. That's good. Hey guys, what's up, Emmanuel? Well, I know this is a bit too soon, but Poppy and I were wondering between the two of you who's gonna stay. We just wanted just not to be awkward. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I'm going home. Promise me you'll look after her. She's fragile. Yeah, Poppy promises. Poppy will honor the decision. Good. Because you three need each other more than ever at this point. Because they're going to come after y'all next. Poppy knows, and we're going to miss you. Yeah, same. The positives, James. Think of the positives. One of them's going home. You'll avenge Chuck, Mario, and Guy, and you got this nasty slot by you. At this point, we have the numbers. We literally have 5 votes. Yeah, but what are we gonna do? Do we want to keep Grumpy this week? I was thinking that, but I honestly think we keep Mittens in. But I think we should make it a tie going into this. Either we make it a tie or we give it a huge margin to send. Yeah, that would make sense. Put a little spotlight on them. I get that, but we have to be careful. We'll discuss this when the rest of the Plush show arrives. Yeah, this makes me nervous as we go into the upcoming weeks. If we get rid of both of them, who's next on the totem pole to go home? That's the scary thing. Right, this is the majority right here. So we can either make a majority, send whoever we want home, or we make it a tie and get Ellie in the spotlight for a reason to target her upcoming week. And that's what I was thinking. What's everyone else's thoughts on who should go home? Well, I'm still on Team Mittens to stay. So that's just my opinion. It makes sense. Yeah, it do, because at this point, a silent Frit like Grumpy needs to go. Yeah, I agree with that. I'd rather have someone upfront and loud than someone quiet and under the radar until it's too late. Mm-hmm. We have a whole lot. I hope this ain't a right move. I hope I'm doing the right thing, getting rid of a strong Frit this week. Otherwise, I'm gonna regret it. Oh, come in. Hey, Ellie, can we talk? Yeah, what's going on? So I know how things have been going. Yeah, who do you want to go home? Honestly, I kind of want Mittens to go. Why Mittens? Well, she threatened me. She was going to take me out and make my life miserable. Okay, I get that, but we have to think smart because if you send home Mittens, what leaves Grumpy? Grumpy is under the radar. No one's going to put him up moving forward. Yeah, that. Okay, here's the thing. If you can get enough votes for a tie, I'll send her out the door. Deal? All right, deal. Otherwise, he's staying. This week, it's crucial that I get these votes to keep Mittens in this game. The reason is she's a bigger threat than me. People will target her before me, and I'll at least have a smoke screen as long as she stays in this game. Problem is, I only have literally 3 votes, myself and what I heard from Poppy and Emmanuel. So I need to at least get 2 more just to be on the safe side. Maybe even a 5th, but I'm not trying to push my luck. It's now time for first come, first serve. Who has received a letter from home? Oh my god. Hey, Squid. Hey, Phil. Congratulations. The fans wanted you to have a letter from home. Really? Dear Squid, Mom and Pa are doing fine in Bikini Bottom. We're really proud of you. Keep on doing the good work and bring home the first win of Big Brother Plush. Everything's fine. Don't worry about us. Just have fun, live a little, and fight for yourself and make friends. Do what you gotta do to make it to the end and win it, baby. Love, Mom and Pa. Oh my god. You don't know what this means to me. Thank you, fans, for giving me this chance. This is the reason why I'm doing this for my parents, so I can repay them. Look, I get it. I haven't been the nicest person in the house, but if you think about it, I can be a huge shield for you, and I promise you two aren't my targets. Please think about keeping me. I'm gonna be real. I'm a little bit undecided, but I will consider it. You got my vote. I appreciate it, Magnus. No problem. So, what are you thinking? Are you willing to stay and fight? Oh, I am. It's just I've kind of been like doing an anti-campaign me to get people to keep her. But if y'all want to keep me, do what y'all want. I'm willing to stay. It's just it's hard to campaign against your best friend. Yeah, I get that. Oh my God, that was the worst punishment yet. I cannot do that again. Gee. At this moment, the vote looks pretty close. Either it's gonna be a tie. Do you know what you want to do? I've been thinking what I was gonna do, but I'm pretty unsure. I'm going between strategic and personal right now. All right. At the end of the day, I'll respect your decision no matter what. Oh, can you keep a secret? Yeah, what's up? So if you're HOH, there's these cameras. So, interestingly, the camera has been pointing towards that door. You know where the diary room is? Yeah. It looks like James's punishment is over. Well, let's just hop down there and see what he wants to do. So, do you know who you're gonna vote for? I honestly don't know. At this point, the vote looks pretty close. Yeah, I'll just have to ask around. And how long do we have until eviction? Not that long. We only have a few minutes before it happens. Grumpy and Mittens, a duo that became friends at a casting process just from glance. And sadly, their friendship will be ripped apart tonight, leaving the other to fight alone in the game. Who will be evicted? We'll find out now. It's time to tune in and greet the house guests. Hey, house guests. Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil. House guests. Tonight, we go into our fourth eviction. But before that, I have some questions. And Mittens will receive the first. Mittens, you get the first question. What has been the worst and best competition so far? Well, that's obvious. The best competition would have to be Night Moves, and the worst one would have to be this Vito's Gambit competition. The manual, if you can change one thing about the game, what would it be? Well, I kind of wish this can be like a team game where we can all work together and split money, but at the end of the day, we also have to compete in this competition for money. Right, next question, James. What is it like to win the Gambit's veto? Well, Phil, it truly sucks to be on slop until day 27 and all these punishments, but I'm being a good sport about it, and I'm just glad to be here another round close to the cash, you feel me? But I'm hanging in there. All right, now, final question. Meadow, how's this compare to your reign? Well, one, it wasn't as fast, and it's been truly chaotic in mine. House guests, it is now time for the live vote and eviction. In just a minute, but 7 of you will enter the diary room to cast your votes to evict. Mittens and Grumpy as the nominees, you two are not eligible to vote. Miss Ellie, as the current head of household, you will only vote in the event that there is a tie. But before your house guests go to vote to evict one of you, each of you will have a chance to plead your case and to tell them why you think you should stay. In the good spirit of things, by the randomizer, Mittens, you will get to plead your case first. You will have 20 seconds. Oh, thank you, Phil. Plus, I feel like if you keep me, I am a fierce force in this game. And for those that have been loyal to me or have shown loyalty, I will show my respect. I will protect you in this game. And all I can say is vote strategically, not emotionally. All right, now, Grumpy, it is now your turn. Well, then, my fellow house guests, it's been a blast to get to know each and every one of you for 17 days in this house, even with the whole ups and downs and the plans and the lying, cheating, and backstabbing. But you can't blame me for playing the game that we all signed up for. At the end of the day, this isn't friendship, this is a game, and I hope nothing takes it personal. All I ask is you vote with your minds. Thank you, nominees. Now then, but before we go into the live vote and eviction and cast votes, James, I need you to step to the front of the living room, face everyone, and because of a early veto competition, you must expose your vote. James, please cast your vote to evict. I vote to evict Grumpy. Hey, Emmanuel. Hey, Phil. Who do you vote to evict? Sadly, I vote to evict Grumpy. Hey, Meadow. Hey, Phil. Who do you cast your vote to evict? I vote to evict Mittens. Hey, Lydia. Hey, Phil. Who do you cast your vote to evict? I vote to evict Mittens. Hey, Squid. Hey, Phil. Who do you cast your vote to evict? I vote to evict Mittens. Magnus. Hey, Phil. Who do you vote to evict? I vote to evict Grumpy. Hey, Maddie. Hey, Phil. Who do you vote to evict? I vote to evict Mittens. And last but not least, Poppy. How you been, Poppy? Poppy's been great. It's been crazy. Who do you vote to evict? I had to keep my word. I vote to evict Sadly Grumpy. House guests, I have the results. Once I reveal the results, The evicted house guests will just have a few minutes to say their goodbyes, walk out the front door, and have an exit interview by me, by a vote of 4-4. We have a tie. Ellie, you must come to the front and break the tie. This has been not truly difficult, but I'm trying to think strategically and not personally, so Grumpy, get the step in. I'm voting to evict you. Grumpy, it is official. You have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Please say your goodbyes and walk out the front door. Good game, everybody. It's been fun. I'ma miss you. Don't cry. You got this. Don't let these haters get you down. You're gonna win this game. I believe in you. Oh, James, Meadow, and Ellie, I owe you three an apology. I broke your trust and I sent home Chuck, and I'm sorry. Get out of here already. Nobody wants you here. Yeah, man. Bye. Just get. You're a loser. Go. Okay. Well, I'm glad y'all want to see me go, but we don't want to see you go, Grumpy. You're an amazing guy. Yeah. Don't let them hurt you. I appreciate it, guys. So I'm gonna miss you all. It's been a blast. I had fun. I hope I can get a hug before I walk out the door. Yeah, of course. Boys. I'm gonna miss you, dude. Yeah, man. You're a great guy, though. I'm gonna miss you. Look out for the numbers. My ladies, my grandma, and my sister. Young man, I am still young in age, but I'm gonna miss you, kid. Yeah, same. Come visit me in Carolot, you hear? Yeah, of course. Poppy, heartbreak. Poppy kept word. I appreciate that, Poppy. I'm gonna miss you as well. Squid, I'm gonna miss our talks, and it's been fun. As for you, I have a question for you. Oh, what's that? Would you mind taking, let's go on a date when this is all over? I'd love to. Come here. I'm gonna miss you. Yeah, don't cry. You've been amazing. You've been a delight, and hope you win this game. I'm gonna miss you. Aww, oh, that is so cute. Okay, guys, let's not make this awkward. Nope, we're definitely gonna talk about this at the reunion. Okay, guys, that's enough. All right, y'all. I may be going out fourth, but I had a blast getting to know each and every one of you. I'm gonna meet y'all at the flip side. Come to Kerala to my food truck business, y'all hear? Don't be strangers. Be nice to each other. It's just a game, and I'm a lot happier now. Well then, I'll catch you on the flip side, and whoever wins, they're gonna deserve it by being the best player. So good luck. Bye, Grumpy. Bye, Grumpy. Good riddance. Bye. I'm just glad he's out of here. Final 10, y'all. Let's all be nice moving forward. Let's all be kind to each other. Oh my, I'm gonna miss him. Jeez, it's crazy that we're only 10 people left. You telling me? We're getting close to the end. Put your hands together for Grumpy. Hey, man. Hey, Phil. You can set yourself down. Whew, that was a fun time. I sure it was. So, man, how have you been? You've been in the house for 4 weeks. You had an alliance at the beginning. It didn't last pretty well. It was just you and Mittens just running the show, literally, for the next couple of weeks. And then up until this point, you were both nominated. So what happened at that point? Well, Phil, I feel like I kind of went back on my word on the truce a little bit too soon. And then when Ellie got power, she had every right to be upset with me. And she avenged Chuck and got as she promised she would. So I can't blame her. It's just a game. Throughout this entire game, we haven't seen you smile at least once. You've shown signs of different emotions, but this week, why is this week different? Well, I think Phil, because I was next to a good friend in this competition. That was my ride or die. We met at casting. We may have not talked. We may have locked eyes, and I got a good vibe from her from the beginning. Yes, you and Mittens. Is there a future outside of this game between you two? But possibly yes, but also good friendship. And I think we saw a kiss. Am I wrong? Oh no. And nothing personal. That was for strategy. We wanted she planned it just in case that she would stay. We had like this plan to make us not look completely mastermindish to show us that we have a softer side to each other. All right, I found it a little bit hard to believe, y'all folks. It was a tie. Were you expecting to go home? Honestly, it was a toss up. I knew at that point Mittens has already declared war against her and she was going to attack, but I think she made the right decision. She'd rather see an enemy coming than sneak behind her back, so it made sense. Your former truce alliance turned on you. Well, you turned on them first, but they said some kind of unsportsmanlike words. It sucked, but I think it was the feel of the game. I don't think they truly meant it, but I'll give them time to cool off and we'll discuss it later. Well, you heard it here from here, folks. Grumpy, you will be going into sequester. Stay tuned for our next episode where the power shifts again, but with a new twist that will affect the game. Power seems more crucial than ever. Tune in for our next episode for our eviction ceremony, then next episode for our power of veto, and then finally, a head of household competition. I'm Phil Flyers, and I'm Grumpy, and this has been Big Brother Plush. And always remember, Big Brother's always watching, and be kind, y'all.